And welcome to the Rock Radar. My name is Smitty from the What the Hell Everything podcast. Another reaction in my quest through space to open rock and roll minds, and this is just a great example of opening rock and roll minds. Mine, specifically. I've reacted once already to baby metal, now that I can get the words out. And it was kind of what I was expecting to hear. There were some cool riffs, things I've heard about baby metal before, but then there was the choreography aspect. There was the aspect of dancing, things that historically I'm like, I don't know if I want to hear that, And there was a great comment on the last reaction to baby metal, and it was something along the lines of, how can they dance if they're playing instruments? And my initial thought that I could only think of was, well, I don't necessarily want my band to dance. That's kind of the idea behind that. I want my bands, historically, and again, I'm giving this another go because I'm trying to open my mind. And there was some good things I heard from baby metal on the last one. But for me, my favorite bands are bands that, a group of people, men, women, whatever, they get together and make music together. It's just something I'm not used to. But the amount of comments and along the lines of, man, I thought the same thing you did, and now they're my favorite band, sort of things. I'm like, in the spirit of opening rock and roll minds, we're going to get back into baby metal. And this is going to be live from 2014 at Budokan. Budokan Black Knight, Rondo of Nightmare with Mischiefs of Metal Gods intro. And I have no idea what album this is off of or anything, but definitely worth giving another listen and look-see to baby metal. But before I do, it's all about the message, you guys. On April 1st, 2021, I ditched a career I absolutely hated to better myself and do the things I've always wanted to do. And that included my growing love and obsession with Ireland. I want to learn everything. Culture, history, mythology, music, and the language. Which, if I'm being honest, looks really hard to learn, but I'm going to give it the old Smith try. Then, of course, there is my love of pubs and the role that they've played throughout history, and no better example of that than on that beautiful, beleaguered island in the North Atlantic, Ireland. April 1st, 2026, I depart for the Emerald Isle, and for 1 year, I'll hike town by town and conduct interviews with pub owners, pub regulars, historians, town know-it-alls, musicians, and basically anybody that wants to talk to me. If you'd like to support the project and the journey, basic Patreon support is only $3 a month, but just liking a video or subscribing to the channel and following the journey is just as helpful. I'm always looking for volunteers to work as liaisons for the project too, so if you live in Ireland and know people, feel free to hit me up. This is a huge goal, and I need all the help I can get. The Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast begins April 26th and will be my life's work. Thank you. Okay, and now we're ready. Baby metal, Rondo of Nightmare, live at Budokan. Fucking thumping pretty good. Is that band... First of all, is that band that's up there right now, are they Mischiefs of Metal Gods? Are they the one introing baby metal? Does that make sense? Either way, they're thumping. Anytime the stage is shaking, you know it's a good fucking time. I feel like that's the actual intro for Baby Metal. I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. Fucking A. That's really fun. I want to listen to this band some more, I think. If they're even a band. Unless it's Baby Metal's band. Here's a dumb question. It's not necessarily a dumb question. I don't know if you could tell on the screenshot of the video I'm taking. I tried to pull up the closed captions to see if lyrics were included, but they were not. The fucking groove here is outstanding. Is 100%. It is a great groove. They're crushing it. I'm wondering. Here's the stupid question: if any of the vocalists, I don't think she's the only vocalist, if they ever do anything resembling harsh vocals or gritty vocals or anything like that, or does it maintain that clean style throughout? And I don't care either way. I'm just curious, you know. It sounds really good. There is the language barrier, though. I should have had the lyrics up, but I didn't. I really like the keys incorporated in there. That's fucking crushing. Yeah, I have to admit, I enjoyed the shit out of that, actually. But yeah,
Sticker Mule's production process.
Do they ever have... I hate to describe it like pop-style vocals, but I feel like that's what I've heard so far. Pop-style vocals layered kind of over heavy metal, which I'm not against. But I'm wondering if they ever do any sort of like harsh aggression or anything like that. The point of the story is I like that way more than the first one. And the fucking groove, the instrumentation, is that their band? Or was that another band bringing them on stage? I'm sort of confused on that. That's one funny thing about like doing reactions, and I watch other reaction videos as well, is when you're watching reactions of something that you know just inherently, and somebody says something stupid, you're like, no, that's not it. You guys, that was fun. Throw your suggestions in the comments section, and something else, Baby Metal. I mean, from first reaction to second reaction, I feel like we're making good ground here, making good headway, so fucking A. You guys, thank you so much. Please consider liking and please consider subscribing as well. I have a lot of stuff to sift through, aka What the Hell Everything. That is also the name of the podcast, where I am ranting and rambling on all sorts of things. It's a good time. Hopefully you'll maybe consider checking that out. Either way, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and until next time.
What the hell, everything?